Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the daily video on the gold market from the ForexPeaceArmy.com. So today, guys, we finally will take a look at the gold market since we have kept the weekly research indicated Australian dollar. But today we will start from the weekly chart because the weekly chart actually is the major time frame right now. It's the core of the situation that stands right now on the gold market, and depending on what will happen here, it will point on the further direction, the medium-term perspective on the gold market. Previously, we talked a lot about the importance of the 1170 pip support, since this is major 618 support, and this is the bottom of the shoulder that the pattern that we have on the monthly chart. But actually, it's not important the precise level is 1171, but some area around it, because actually the strength of this line, the existence of the line is more important than even fib level. This line in fact separates the previous downward action from the new upward action, and right now gold market has done nothing but just shows a retracement down and retested the broken previously trend line. At that moment, currently, guys, this is absolutely normal behavior. There's nothing really curious stands with it. And such sort of the deep retracements very typical for the gold market. Even here, if you will take a look at the daily picture, this weekly chart, but on the daily, that was also the trend line. This was breakout very strong has happened after that market shown very deep retracement and retest this trend line here. I will show you on the daily a bit later, but this is in general very typical for gold market to do this. Here we have something of that sort, but in significantly larger scale. That's why we should not be surprised by the deep retracement on the gold market. And as you can see, gold still stands around it, so here we should watch for some kind of the range, as we said, 1150, 1170. That's the major area where market has some room to fluctuate, and while standing here, it will not break the bullish setup yet. It still keeps chance on the reversal here to the upside and reestablishing of the bullish trend. Only if market will return back in this consolidation, return back in this channel, that will be a very bad sign, because in this case, market really could continue action right to the lower border, and that will be even below the 1000 even. That's very important. That's why, as you can see, why we're talking a lot about this area and why we pay the special meaning to it. Here's what we really have. Let's take a look right now on the lower time frame. So on the daily chart, guys, nothing is really going on. So maybe the common Fed meeting, and especially what they will say about the perspective of its fiscal policy, will impact on the gold market. In general, guys, gold market, the major driver of the gold market is inflation. But currently the situation is a bit very specific, because Fed has started rising rate even before the traders have seen the signs of the inflation. So the gold market rises very fast when the Fed rate hiking just late for some steps over inflation. But currently, guys, it seems that the Fed, they see some consequences of the quantitative easing program. They probably have some indicators with inflation that they do not publish, and they probably see some signs. That's why it seems that the rate hiking right now is standing in step with inflation, or even they're trying to prevent the big inflation, because currently we're just starting to see the inflation signs. this wages growing, the price changing, and an overall stabilizing situation in the retail sales, and some other signs of the inflation are coming here. But Fed already has started rising rates. That's why probably they see something and trying to be a step ahead of the inflation to prevent the really significant spike in it. That negatively for the gold market. Well, and as a result, as you can see on the daily chart, we do not see something really special. So market right now stands at the support. The only patterns that I have found here is just ABCD. It's 127 extension that we already have discussed. And guys, maybe it's 127 extension of this most recent leg up. I have drawn it as a butterfly, but in reality, this is not quite a butterfly because it has appeared at the top. On the top, it couldn't be the butterfly buy pattern. This could be butterfly sell. I just show you the shape so you better understand what I'm talking about. So what the inflation I'm talking about. Oh, sorry, inflation. What the extension I'm talking about is 127 of that recent action. And that stands also in this area. Market has hit it, but no patterns, guys, have been formed here. No reversal signs. So that's why we probably need to wait and see what really will happen. Because recall our agreement that we have made on our weekly research. We said market, yes, it has hit important level, but to make us to take any position, it should form the reversal patterns. If we do not have any patterns, we do not take the position. And currently, guys, we do not have any patterns. On the intraday charts, it's also very poor, really, action. All that we could mention here is some kind of narrowing of the channel here, some kind of the wedges forming. That's really not really impressive. Resistance is still valid, it's the same, but previously it was the channel, but right now we see some narrowing action here. So maybe something will happen on the Fed meeting. I do not know. On the hourly chart, all that we have is just the completion of this butterfly. So previously it was 127. Here we said that maybe market could form the butterfly, head and shoulders. But right now, as market has dropped here and even haven't reached the neckline, potential pattern, we just could mention completion of these butterflies, nothing more. So that's why the single conclusion that we could make based on the gold market is just keep waiting. What will happen? Besides, even the breakout here to the downside also will be a result. It just will tell us that we could think about the going short, since gold probably will start moving down. Because it will, if market will drop here, it will mean the collapse for the major bullish pattern on the monthly chart. And that could lead to the very significant consequences. So, as you know, if market fails at the bottom of the shoulder, it means that it should reach the bottom of the head and even break it down. And that will be a very significant distance. So that's what we see right now on the gold market.